Hi. Do you want to hit combos like this? Then you're at the right place. I'll be going over the 4 main elements of PvP and how you can train them. Make sure to like the video. Number 1. Ken tricking. Ken tricking is when you turn your Ken on mid combo to escape the combo. For example, turning your Ken on when someone does an Ice Z allows you to dodge the moves and gives you space to teleport away. It is extremely useful because most combos are escapable with this trick, and it can be a game changer if you master it. You can only Ken trick a combo where you're about to be hit with a move that doesn't normally break Ken. So for example, if you get hit by a Portal CDK combo, if you turn your Ken on at Portal Z, your Ken trick won't work, since Portal Z breaks Ken when it slams, and you'll be hit clean by the CDK combo. Instead, let the Portal Z happen, and turn your Ken on at the CDK combo. This will allow you to dodge and escape the combo. You can only get better at Ken tricking by knowing as much combos as you can, so you can predict what move they will do in the combo and you'll know which one is Ken trickable. I suggest just practicing this in normal PvP. The more you do it, the better you will be at it. Number 2. Aiming. Aiming is obviously extremely important. If you have bad aim you wouldn't hit a single move.
But how do I improve my aim?
I suggest using skilled builds, and before everyone rages in the comments, I will explain why this is an important step. The norm for most people is to hit a massive hitbox move such as Do X or Portal V, so you can hit a Sol Guitar X then hit a 1 combo. This is a bad habit, since if you use anything that is harder to hit, your aim will be non-existent, or it usually takes much longer to improve your aim when you are used to not even needing it in the first place. And I'm aware that some people clicked on this video who struggle to hit simple combos and are still getting smoked when using overpowered builds. But if you use skilled builds for even a few weeks, you will realize an improvement in your aim when you use different builds. This is mainly because skilled builds need more aim, since the moves have a smaller hitbox, and the combos need you to think more about where you're aiming instead of just spamming Do moves while aiming at the ground. Here are the recommended skilled builds. If you aren't good enough to fight in public with these builds, I will put down several Discord server links in the description, which you can join and find people to train with. Although I've never played on mobile, my recommendation for you guys is to use any overpowered build you want. You should mainly be focusing on how well you can do combos and how good you are with your hands.
What did he say?
Number 3. Timing and prediction. There's 2 types of prediction. 1. Predicting when your opponent will use a move, and 2. Predicting where your opponent is going, so you can land a successful hit. For the first one, you have to pay attention to your opponent or specific types of opponents. For example, Ice users. Ice users all do V as a combo starter, and you can normally tell when they are ready to use the Ice V, but the difficulty of baiting and predicting Ice V varies depending on how good your opponent is. If it's a noob you can just constantly jump up or TP up, and it will be easy to bait their Ice V. But if the player is aware of how baiting Ice V works, they may wait for you to touch the ground when you attempt to bait, and they will stick an Ice V on you. To be honest, this all comes from experience, but if you want to practice this efficiently I would recommend only focusing on baiting moves than actually focusing on beating the opponent. The second one, predicting movement, is not as hard. Most people have predictable movement because they always go in a very basic pattern. For example, predicting which way your opponent will run, so you can land a spiky Trident X or a Sol Guitar Z, and more. If you want to improve this, I would focus on not using long-ranged moves directly but actually near the opponent, and if your prediction of their movement is correct, you will land a clean spiky X or Sol Guitar Z. This all comes from practice. Number 4. Movement. Movement is also important. If you run in a straight path you'll be an easy target. So what you should aim to do is move in random patterns if you're waiting for cooldowns or just in general. This makes you harder to hit. The best way to train it efficiently is dash from the sunflower field in C2 and time yourself and see how long it takes you before you hit the ground. If you keep trying to break your record, you'll also end up making your dashes more consistent, which is how you stay in the air for longer. This will also make you much faster. Thank you guys for watching. I hope some of these tips helped.